this is one of the ones, that I've been looking forward to getting to. A lot of people have been asking me that question, like, where do I get started? Let's get automated. Now, one thing that you'll find out about the team is we have a lot of people that are going to come into, the automation answer, elite team here, and they already got businesses. They already got cryptocurrencies, so they got other products and services. Like Miss Geraldine, she had a Shopify store, which she's probably going to be taking advantage of our awesome e-commerce store over here. But, there's a lot of people that already have a lot of products. So they pretty much know what direction they want to go into as far as, setting up their website and offering products, right there on that. But, for us, Builder All is the direction that we're heading into, and these are the tools that we want to get started out with. Where do we begin? All right. Well, the same for everybody is pretty much what I've been talking about for years. The first thing I believe that we should take ourselves into is that attraction marketing, strategy. Now, this is long game. This is not sales. This is marketing. But as far as getting a quick start, I think everybody should have their own brand. So one thing that we have to do to start out is consider what we want our brand to be, what we want to talk about, who are we going to be talking to, those kind of things. If you're into health and wellness, you're going to be talking about health and wellness. You love being at the gym. You love eating healthy. That's what you like talking about, right? So that's the kind of content you're going to create, but that's also the brand you're going to name for yourself. Chad up there wants to create his, health and wellness store. It might be Chad Gray's Healthy Living. Boom. Okay. So that says it all. This Chad Gray Healthy Living. Now he has his Facebook page. That could probably even be his website if he jumps on GoDaddy.com and purchases, the domain from there, which, 99 cents, $13, somewhere in there, not so bad for, having a domain for a year. But once you figure out who your brand is, what you want to talk about, then you can figure out who is going to be attracted to that brand. And it really matters because you might be talking to older people about your health and wellness brand. You're going to be using different kind of text, even different kind of verbiage when you're writing out your posts, as you would be if you were talking to a bunch of 20-year-olds in California. They talk completely different. And I guarantee if you write a post out, something that would be calm, respectable, well enunciated, very attractive to an older demographic, it's probably going to slide right past all those young surfer dudes over there in California. If you want them to buy your product, you're going to have to talk the way they talk. All right. Now, this goes back to what I told a lot of people. You can't turn into the ShamWow guy. Okay. You can't just go in and start throwing out all the stats and facts. People don't talk like that. Okay. People don't, receive information like that. Not if you want them to actually, consider what you're saying. Our friends listen to us because we talk the way we talk. We don't change that. And that's the way we got to take our marketing. We have to go in and talk to people as if they're our friends, not give them, the specifics of, our quarterly and quantitative data and make sure that we have the inputs and 75 bits of RAM. Nobody talks like that. Nobody gets that. And it's not going to be attractive to anybody if you want them interested in your product, just like the health and wellness. You don't want to be talking about all the folic acid and the sodium bicarbonate and 355 milligrams. Nobody's gonna get it. Nobody's gonna fume right there. But if you say, hey, I've been trying a lot of different products and half of them are completely disgusting, but man, when I tried this one, it changed everything. Now, that's some stuff that you would say to your friend, and your friend would be like, well, dang, tell me more. This is where we get into that true marketing, that traction marketing. All right. So I want people to first consider, who they're going to talk to, who are the people that you're going to enjoy talking to. Enjoy. Remember, I said enjoy. The easiest part about doing this is once you get in your groove, you're talking about stuff you want to talk about to people you enjoy talking to about things you like talking about. You get it? So it's hardly work when you figure out what you enjoy, starting out from there. All right. Now, once you have that, you can figure out what kind of Facebook page, website, you want to name everything like that. Then you start filling it up with content that's going to be attractive to people that are interested in the same exact things that you're interested in. So, just for example, I love marketing. All right. Now you can probably come down here and you can see some of the things right here. Here's some great quotes. Warren Buffett, right? Gary Vaynerchuk, Bill Gates. These are the kind of people that I look up to, as far as marketing goes. And, so people that are like-minded like me, they're going to know who these people are. So by sharing these kind of memes out that I created, that's going to attract like-minded people to me, right? And what do? I put them on my page that I created with my team's brand. But we don't want to just leave it there because this ain't a big neon sign. People ain't going to see us from all the way out on the highway. We're going to take these posts from time to time. We can pull them up right there. And then we're going to be able to take them and actually share them out into different groups. And what's that going to do, guys? That's going to give them an opportunity to come back and like our page once they're starting to see some of the things that we're promoting. So it could be as easy as coming in here, taking one of my old posts. I can go through all my different videos and posts throughout the time, and I can see which ones are getting the most attention. And this one's to take forever to load, however. But by doing that, I can go and post out the ones that are getting the most attention, whether it's a video or an image. I already know it's popular because it has the most likes out of all of them. And you can go to your photos and your videos or what have you and see which ones people enjoy the most. Take that and share it into groups that are similar to what you're talking about. So pretty much by taking out content that's already popular and sharing it out. When I share one of these pictures or videos, I have a pretty popular video that's been going out and around. My results, you're going to be able to see. I show you exactly one of those posts that grabs attention when you get to show somebody, the team you built, the money you made. So I'm going to go and get one of my popular videos that I already shared on my brand page. Well, now we're going to go. All right. I'm into marketing. My product's marketing. Maybe if you're in that health and wellness, you're going to go look for groups that are centered around health and wellness, maybe healthy living, healthy eating, maybe holistic living. Lots of different things, keywords you can put together to look for groups that you can find people in. Now, this is the outbound strategy. We're going to talk about the inbound a little bit more in a moment. We want to find people and build relationships. So we'll get to that in a second. Right now, we want to let our presence be known. We want to start building up our page, getting people to come because they're interested in the kind of content that we're sharing, right? So, right now, marketing, I'm looking for entrepreneurs that are interested in building and marketing their own brands and stuff. So let me just try marketing. I'm just going to talk about some marketing, affiliate marketing, working from home. There we go. Well, look at there. I got a group right there that I'm joined already. And I got other videos that help you decide what groups to join and which ones to block. If you want some of that, go ahead and tell us in the chat or in the comments below, and we'll make sure we share that link. But on to this subject right here. I've got a great video. It's talking about affiliate marketing. It's talking about team building. Well, it looks like it's available for anybody to post in. So this is where I could take my video and post it in here, and I can ask people a good question. Generally, I'd put a nice little paragraph in here, get 3 or 4 sentences in here, so people can really get their attention dug in, and maybe a call to action. Hey, check out my page, or hey, if you dig this, hit that share button, or tell me below what kind of results you've gotten. As a matter of fact, that sounds like a good one. What kind of results have you gotten? Tell me below. And then I can even go and I can tag my page in there. Automation answer. There we go. Look at that. I can even tag my page in there if I want to. And then I just post it out. It's got the description, everything like that. And then maybe I'll get a hit. Now, we don't want to do this in too many groups, because if you're not used to posting in groups, you could possibly get flagged. We don't want that to happen. But this is something good to do a couple times a day. At least drop something into 5 different groups. But again, as you're going through groups, you want to go back and you want to see what kind of engagement people are getting. If they're getting, that's not very good. They're not getting very many comments. Looks like 1 like. Looks like 0 likes. 0 likes. Couple likes, couple comments. So this ain't a very, very active group from what it looks like. So more than likely, instead of posting this group, if I'd have seen that at first, I probably would have just went ahead and blocked it. You know what I mean? Simply because if I'm going to keep posting there, I'm going to waste my time each and every time, and more than likely, I'm not going to get any engagement. Now, I'll leave it in there since I already posted it. We'll see what happens. Maybe a like, maybe you'll get a follow, but more than likely, I'm going to go find groups that are more engaged. People are actually commenting, people are liking, people are sharing. Doing those things. But that's where I'm going to be sending that stuff out. Now, on the flip side, we're going to be finding people, to build, an actual relationship with, build rapport with, right? So we're going to try, I'm into network marketing. Let's go take a look at network marketing, MLM direct sales. It's going to be pretty similar. We're going to be having the same kind of commentary in these kind of groups, and people are going to be talking about businesses. All right. This is somebody, Rising Star. It looks like somebody is posting a lot in this group. So it looks like they're trying to grab attention. They're talking about no binaries. It's binary matrix, a compensation plan that a lot of companies use. So, but it looks like they got some real good information. So, I'd want to see if I could possibly build a relationship with this person. You know what I mean? Look, people are talking to them. First, I could like it. And, I'd obviously want to read it, but I would go and I would comment something back. Barbara did a great example for me. I probably wouldn't have made it a big chunk of paragraph. I probably would have put some white space in there, 2 or 3 sentences, a space, which if you don't know how to do on your keyboard, if you don't want to hit enter and post before you're done writing, hold down the shift button and then hit enter, and then you could put a gap in there. All right. Just a little tip that you might not know about. But I'd go back and I would reflect on what this person said. I'd be like, is it Letuan? You know what I mean? I couldn't agree with you more. You know what I mean? Go back, reflect on it. I'm not a big fan of binaries either. I enjoy MLMs, but they got to have a really great product. You know what I mean? Um, and then, of course, talk a little bit more about it and send it, post. All right. Keep up with your notifications. You're going to get a notification if they comment back, if they like your comment. Try to strike up a conversation with these people, build rapport. The goal ain't to sign them up this very moment, all right? Think about it. What happens every time you talk to somebody, within 5 minutes, they're jamming a paragraph into your messenger with their registration link. What do we always do? We block them. We delete the comment. We just stop talking to them. We ignore them, right? So we just can't do that to people because it never works. Never works. You know what I mean? We can ask Miss Geraldine how she ended up, getting to this webinar right now. And I'm sure she would go along the tune of, she built a relationship with Jerome. She got to talk to him about business, the kind of thing she's interested in. They spoke for a good couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks before she decided to come and take a look. He built a relationship with her to find out if what he was offering was a solution to one of her problems. Is this going to benefit her? Is it going to work for her and help her? Because there ain't no point in spending all this time on somebody to come in the company if it's not even going to help them, or if they're going to be gone in a month. It'd be a big waste of time, right? So instead of trying to get 10 people, or rather 100 people to come sign up, probably go away, never buy the first month, do the 7-day trial, might not even log in. All that time and effort to get a quick 100 people in. We want to focus on really building a relationship and bringing 10 in. 10 serious people, 10 people that are really in tune with what you have to offer. All right. And we're going to start taking those conversations into the messenger. All right. But there's very deeper ways to do that. I have some videos on that too. So if you want to learn some techniques in the 6 laws of persuasion, we want to be liked. You know what I mean? We want to, have like-minded ideas and stuff. Got a great training for you. I can share that in the comments below. But not right now. Again, we're going to keep going in. See what happened? Trisha, what the next big thing? What'd she do? She just slapped a quick sentence in there, and she probably copy and pasted that into 50 different groups. But look at this. You know what I mean? And it's no likes. 7 minutes ago, back and almost guaranteed they're not going to get anywhere. New member even. This person actually took their time, actually wrote something out, you know what I mean, of substance, and actually got some attention. Do you see the difference, guys? And look, Latuan is going back and actually, answering back, following up with the people that are engaging them. You know what I mean? This is what we want to do, all right? We don't want to be salesy because it doesn't work. It doesn't work on us. It won't work on them, right? That's just common sense. So again, this is a good way to start reaching out to people. And once we're able to do that, again, we're going to make sure they get a chance to see information, whether it's videos or what have you. But one of the easiest ways is word of mouth. It's still the number one method of marketing, right, guys? Word of mouth. And the best way to do that is what? Bring them to somebody and talk to them live. You know what I mean? It works even better on a telephone when you have somebody that can look in their eyes, you can hear their voice, you can actually look at the conviction in their face and see, you're going to catch a vibe. Does this person really mean what they're saying? Are they trying to throw a line? You know what I mean? Generally, you can just look and listen to somebody for a couple minutes, and you're going to get that gut feeling on whether or not this person's an idiot or not. It's just the truth of it. Even most kids and animals can tell if they like a person or not, right? So, being able to, get them to a live webinar, a Zoom, something like this, where they can actually, be a part of it, ask questions, be seen, be heard. Uh, that's one of the best ways that we're going to be able to turn back around and say, oh, well, whoever invited you, I'd like you to get back in touch with them. And they're going to be able to answer some more questions. If you have even more than that, I'll even jump on a call with you and the friend that invited you. We'll make sure we get all your questions answered and kind of even take a look at how we can possibly help you solve your problem. So get back with them. They'll give you a link, answer some questions, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. And it's as simple as that. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much what my team did all last year. We had this nice new chat. I'm pretty sure that Jerome got Miss Geraldine invited into it, and of course we got Solomon, we got Marco, all in that team chat that we have down here now, where we'll be able to keep up with each other and actually announce when we have webinars coming up, when we have new video content coming out. And I try to keep people up to date also. Early in the morning, I'll say, hey, we got a Zoom webinar coming, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to automationanswer.com/live. The counter will tell you how long it is until the Zoom. Just try to bring one. And I'll tell you what, you will be blown away if you just try to invite one person. If that's your day, if your job for today is invite one person to this webinar, you'd be surprised how fast your team grow. And I can't wait till we get Miss Carmen. Miss Carmen lives over in Australia. So, this is still, an awkward time of the day for her to be able to get on, but lots of video content there. But they'll tell you. Miss Van can tell you. Miss Van Darben. Simon will tell you. Mr. Cornelius from Rwanda. Lots of people we had on our teams. They're going to be able to tell you their job. They just tried to invite one person. Some got ambitious and tried to invite 2 a day. But this is, over the course of 2 or 3 hours, you share some content out, talk to a couple people in their posts, identify them, reciprocate what they're saying, and try to get 1 or 2 people to, actually join us for a Zoom. That could possibly lead to them taking a look at what our team is doing, what we're training, and even what our products and services are, and, really get an idea of whether or not this is going to work for them. We also like to do my favorite part, which is the question and answer. So right there, that's pretty much a big line all drawn out on what I did with my team and how they were able to build. We just spent some time taking content, sharing out to groups, talking to people that are like-minded, that might be interested in what we're doing, and then inviting them back to a Zoom. And that's where me and Chad do our thing. We get to answer all those fancy questions that you don't know the answers to. We get to show them how the tools work, which you might not know how to do yet. But from day one thing we can do is take a video, share it in some groups, and strike up a conversation. Possibly day or 2 later, maybe invite them to a Zoom. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, there's gonna be times where you actually hit that 1 out of 100 and it's a hot lead, and they're like, I love what you do, man. Tell me more. Is there a link I can click on? Let me see what's up. Well, that's the one you want to get to come to that Zoom right there, because we're going to be, oh, who invited you? Oh, Jerome invited me. Oh, Jerome, great. Good partner of mine, man. This guy's always on it, man. Jerome James, let me get a link to you so you can get in touch with my Facebook. I got another link for you so you can try this thing for 7 days. And then here in the next 12, 24 hours, me, you, and him are going to get on a Zoom and find out a little bit more about you. So that's what it's all about, man. It's about finding people that have a problem that we might be able to solve with this awesome freaking tool that we use. You know what I mean? So that's it. We're problem solvers. You know what I mean? So thanks so much for joining me. Hey, for everybody that's with me live on the Zoom, I don't want you to go anywhere. I'm going to finish up the Zoom, and then we're going to get into the Q&A. And if you guys want to come and be live with us, like Miss Geraldine and Jerome and Chad and all the other people that snuck in when I wasn't looking, then you can go to automationanswer.com/live, and you can actually register to join us possibly tomorrow night, Monday through Friday, right now. Might be different times, so you have to click on it and find out what time that is. But for now, hey, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Josiah, Mr. Therapy Concept with the Automation Answer. Keep stacking those odds in your favor for success. We'll see you on the next one.